You've probably been told this your whole life. Drink more water, it's good for you. And for decades, that was the golden rule of healthy living. But here's a truth that might surprise you. It's not just how much water you drink, but how you drink it that can make or break your health after 70. Yes, really. Because even though hydration is essential, the body you live in today isn't the same body you had at 40 or even 60. And the rules of hydration shift in ways most people, and even many doctors, don't fully explain. So if you're over 70 and still drinking water the same way you always have, you might actually be undoing the very benefits you're hoping for. It's a quiet problem, hiding in plain sight. But its effects can be deeply felt. Chronic fatigue, dizziness or lightheadedness, muscle loss, slower digestion, foggy memory, and even unexpected weight gain. You might think, but I drink plenty of water each day. That can't be the issue. And that's exactly the trap. Because after 70, your kidneys don't filter water as efficiently. Your thirst signal becomes weaker. Your digestion slows down. And your cells hold onto water differently, especially if you take medication. This means the just drink 8 glasses a day advice, it's not just outdated. It could be silently depleting your energy, weakening your muscles, and even putting your heart at risk. But here's the good news. You can fix this. By learning a few simple timing tricks, combining hydration with the right minerals, and adjusting how you sip throughout the day, you can turn water into a true source of strength again. We'll break it all down for you, step by step. Because hydration shouldn't be guesswork. And thriving after 70 doesn't require a new prescription. It starts with a small shift in something you're already doing every day. Tekaplan. So don't go another day drinking water the wrong way. What you're about to learn could be the easiest, most powerful upgrade to your health this year. Let's dive in. Let me explain what's really going on and what to do instead. Your body's relationship with water changes dramatically after 70. What once worked to hydrate and energize, you can now backfire, leaving you more fatigued, foggy, and even at risk of dangerous falls. That's why it's time to rethink how you hydrate, not just how much. Let's start with one of the most common and most harmful mistakes older adults make when drinking water. Mistake number 1, gulping large amounts of water at once. You wake up feeling dry, so you reach for a big glass of water. Or maybe you go hours without drinking and then realize, oops, I haven't had water all day. So you chug 12, 16 ounces in one go. The intention? Healthy. The result? Risky. After age 70, your kidneys are no longer filtering fluids with the same efficiency as they once did. Your heart, too, can become more sensitive to fluid overload. And the body's overall water balance mechanisms, thirst regulation, sodium balance, and blood volume control start to shift. Chugging a large amount of water quickly can trigger unintended consequences, especially for seniors. Sudden spikes in blood pressure, dizziness, especially when standing a dangerous fall risk, short-term stress on your heart and kidneys, increased frequency of urination, leading to electrolyte loss and sleep disruption. A key study published in the Journal of Gerontology found that older adults who drank more than 10 ounces of water at once were far more likely to experience postural hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure when standing up. This can cause lightheadedness, imbalance, and even falls, which are among the leading causes of injury for people over 70. And it gets worse. Repeated episodes of this blood pressure drop can wear on your cardiovascular system and affect your brain's ability to get the oxygen it needs, contributing to brain fog and fatigue. So what's the solution? The fix: sip small amounts, consistently throughout the day. Instead of flooding your system all at once, treat hydration like grazing. Aim to sip 3-4 ounces of water every hour throughout your day. That's roughly 2-3 good sips, enough to support your cells, aid digestion, and maintain energy without overwhelming your organs. Think of it like this. Would you ever eat your entire day's worth of food in one sitting and expect to feel great? Of course not. So why expect your body to thrive when you flood it with 16 ounces of water in 30 seconds? gentle, frequent hydration is easier for your body to handle. It supports circulation, keeps joints lubricated, and helps regulate body temperature without burdening your kidneys or diluting important electrolytes. Bonus tip: add a pinch of sea salt or a slice of cucumber to your water every few hours. This helps with absorption and prevents the flush-out effect that can leave you more dehydrated than before. This small shift, drinking smaller amounts more often, can lead to big changes in how you feel. More steady energy, sharper thinking, less dizziness, better sleep, fewer bathroom trips in the middle of the night. Hydration isn't just about quantity. It's about rhythm, balance, and understanding the new needs of your aging body. So, the next time you reach for that tall glass of water, remember this: it's not how fast you drink, it's how wisely. Your body will thank you, and you'll feel the difference. Mistake number 2, drinking water too close to bedtime. You've probably done this. One last glass of water before heading to bed. Maybe it's a habit you've had for years. You want to stay hydrated through the night, and it seems like a simple, healthy choice. But here's the hidden truth. For adults over 70, drinking water too late in the day, especially right before bedtime, can do more harm than good. Why? Because nighttime hydration disrupts sleep, and good sleep is one of the most powerful tools you have to stay strong, sharp, and steady as you age. Let's break it down. Your body's ability to regulate fluids becomes less efficient with age. Your bladder becomes more sensitive, and your kidneys continue producing urine throughout the night, sometimes even more than during the day. So when you drink water too close to bedtime, your body doesn't store and distribute it the way it used to. Instead, it often means you'll be waking up multiple times during the night to use the bathroom, a condition known as nocturia, and each of those wake-ups comes with real consequences. UAE, interrupted deep sleep. Older adults already get 30–40% less deep, restorative sleep than younger people, according to the National Sleep Foundation. Frequent nighttime urination makes this even worse. Hormonal disruption. Deep sleep is when your body produces key hormones like growth hormone and melatonin, both of which are vital for memory, immune function, and muscle repair. If you're constantly waking up, that healing process is interrupted. Increased fall risk. Every trip to the bathroom in the dark is a fall risk waiting to happen. And falls are especially dangerous after 70, leading to broken hips, long recovery times, and loss of independence. Morning grogginess and brain fog. Poor sleep adds up. Over time, it can affect your mood, focus, balance, and energy, all of which are already more vulnerable with age. In other words, a simple glass of water at the wrong time could be robbing you of the sleep your body desperately needs. The fix: cut off water 1.5 to 2 hours before bedtime. The solution is simple but powerful. Stop drinking water at least 90–120 minutes before you go to sleep. This gives your kidneys time to process any remaining fluid in your system and reduces the likelihood you'll need to get up in the middle of the night. And remember, staying hydrated earlier in the day is far more beneficial than drinking late at night. Focus your hydration between breakfast and dinner, when your body is most active and better equipped to absorb and use water efficiently. Bonus tip: if you're thirsty close to bedtime, try eating a small piece of fruit with high water content, like cucumber or watermelon. It provides hydration without flooding your system. In short, timing is everything. Staying hydrated is important, but how and when you do it matters just as much. Don't let a simple habit steal your sleep, weaken your balance, or cloud your mornings. Hydrate smart and sleep soundly. Your body, brain, and bones will thank you tomorrow. Mistake number 3, relying on thirst to tell you when to drink. This one catches nearly everyone off guard, especially seniors. Most people trust their thirst as a reliable signal. If I'm not thirsty, I must not need water. But here's the truth. By the time you feel thirsty, your body may already be 2–3% dehydrated. And while that might not sound like much, even mild dehydration can significantly impair physical and mental performance in older adults. At 2% dehydration, you may already begin to experience muscle weakness, slower reflexes, poor balance and coordination, confusion, or mental fog. Increased risk of falls. Digestive sluggishness. For younger people, these effects are usually short-lived. But for someone over 70, this mild dehydration can amplify issues you're already managing, such as joint stiffness, low energy, or memory trouble. So why does this happen? Because your body's thirst mechanism becomes quieter with age. It's not broken, it just doesn't ring the same alarm bells it used to. The physiological triggers that used to scream, "Drink water now," are dulled. So by the time you actually feel thirsty, your cells may already be in distress. That means relying on thirst is like relying on a smoke alarm that only goes off after the fire has spread. The fix: hydrate by the clock, not just by cravings. Instead of waiting for thirst to nudge you, create a gentle, reliable hydration schedule. Think of it as background support for your body, fluid coming in before dehydration sets in, not after. Here's a sample hydration plan to support your body throughout the day without overwhelming your system. Time. Action. 7:30 a.m. 4 6 ounces warm water with lemon, a gentle start for digestion and metabolism. 10 a.m. 4 ounces mid-morning sip. 12:30 p.m. 3-4 ounces before and after lunch. 3 p.m. 4 ounces plus water-rich fruit, like watermelon or orange slices. 5:30 p.m. 4 ounces before and after dinner. 7:45 p.m. Final 3 ounces with calming tea, herbal or chamomile, caffeine-free. This rhythm provides steady hydration, improves digestion, and minimizes the risk of nighttime trips to the bathroom. And the best part? There's no pressure, no chugging, no waterlogging your stomach. Just calm, consistent support, delivered exactly when your body needs it most. Mistake number 4. Ignoring the role of water in muscle and joint health. When we talk about age-related muscle loss, most people immediately think of two things: not enough exercise and not enough protein. And while both are true, they only tell part of the story. What rarely gets mentioned, but is absolutely critical, is the role hydration plays in muscle strength, flexibility, and recovery. Here's the eye-opener. Your muscles are nearly 76% water. That means, without consistent hydration, your muscles are literally running dry, making it harder for them to function, repair, and grow. And that's a big deal. Because after 70, your body naturally loses muscle mass, a condition called sarcopenia. It affects strength, balance, posture, and even your ability to recover from illness or injury. And while you can't stop aging, you can slow sarcopenia down significantly by staying properly hydrated. Let's break it down. Without enough water, your body struggles to repair muscle tissue. Hydration is required to rebuild muscle fibers after any movement, even light housework or gardening. Without it, recovery slows, soreness lingers, and strength gains stall. Flush out lactic acid and waste. When muscles contract, they produce waste. Water helps carry it out of the body. Without it, buildup leads to cramping, stiffness, and slower recovery. Deliver nutrients efficiently. Nutrients like amino acids and electrolytes don't just float into your muscles by chance. They need a healthy blood flow, and that blood is mostly water. Maintain joint lubrication. Joints aren't just mechanical hinges. They rely on synovial fluid, made mostly of water, to reduce friction and protect cartilage. Dehydrated joints feel stiff, ache more easily, and are more prone to injury. And here's the kicker. A 2022 clinical study showed that seniors who were just 1% dehydrated had up to 13% less muscle mass than their well-hydrated peers. That's a dramatic difference for such a small change in hydration level. That means even mild dehydration could be quietly sabotaging your strength, mobility, and independence. The fix: hydrate with your movement and meals. You don't need a gym bag to benefit from muscle recovery. Even walking across the room, gardening, cooking, or sweeping the floor creates micro tears in muscle tissue that need water to repair and grow stronger. So here's the simple shift. Add 4-6 ounces of water with every meal and after every period of activity. Yes, even light activity counts. After making the bed? Drink a small glass. Finished a load of laundry or watering the plants? Sip 4 ounces. Just got back from the grocery store? Water time. Before and after each meal? You guessed it, hydrate. It's not just about drinking more water. It's about drinking water when your body needs it most. This targeted hydration habit helps you prevent painful leg cramps, move more comfortably in the morning, ease transitions from sitting to standing, support long-term muscle tone and joint flexibility. Remember, hydration isn't just about avoiding thirst. It's about giving your muscles and joints the support they need to keep working for you, not against you. With just a few extra sips a day, you're not only quenching your thirst, you're fueling your strength, softening your joints, and protecting your mobility for the long run. Mistake number 5, overlooking the link between hydration and mental clarity. You forget where you put your glasses. You pause mid-sentence trying to recall a name. Some days, your thoughts feel slower, like they're moving through fog. It's easy to chalk it up to just getting older. But what if your brain wasn't failing you? What if it was just thirsty? Here's the overlooked truth. The brain is made up of nearly 75% water, and when that delicate balance is even slightly off, the consequences are noticeable. Dehydration affects your brain long before you feel physically thirsty. In fact, just a 1.5% drop in hydration can begin to impair memory, attention, and mood. It's subtle, but powerful. In a recent study focused on seniors, researchers found that those who were slightly dehydrated, only 1.5%, experienced 18% drop in working memory, making it harder to hold on to short-term thoughts, like what you came into the room to do. 2. 14% slower reaction time, which affects everything from conversation flow to safe driving. Increased anxiety and mood swings. Dehydration raises cortisol levels, which can trigger feelings of tension or unease. That off feeling, that foggy-headedness or mood dip, it might not be memory loss at all. It might be your brain waving a white flag, asking for water. The fix: add a brain sip ritual to your day. Rather than trying to drink big glasses and hoping it helps, the key is to nourish your brain in small, regular intervals, right when it needs support the most. Here's a simple, brain-boosting hydration routine anyone can follow. Trigger moment. What to do? Before each meal, sip 4 ounces of water to gently prep digestion and energize the brain. After any activity, take another 4 ounces to support recovery and blood flow. Evening ritual. Enjoy a warm, caffeine-free herbal tea, like chamomile or lemon balm. Not heavy, just enough to relax without interrupting sleep. This brain sip rhythm works in harmony with your body's natural cycles. Before meals equals primes your digestion and oxygenates the brain. After movement equals supports focus and physical recovery. Before bed equals relaxes the nervous system without overstimulating the bladder. And the benefits stack up quickly. Many seniors report feeling more alert during conversation, less emotionally reactive, quicker to recall names and details, more steady throughout the day, even during unexpected stress. Hydration after 70 isn't just a health tip, it's a daily decision that can impact your strength, energy, and independence. Yes, water is essential, but how you drink it, that's where the real power lies. Because after 70, your body plays by a different set of rules, ones that no longer reward mindless gulping or waiting for thirst to strike. Your kidneys don't filter the same way. Your thirst mechanism softens. Your muscles, joints, and even your memory rely on water more than you think, but demand it in smaller, smarter doses. So the old advice, just drink 8 glasses a day, isn't enough. Instead, start thinking about hydration like you think about nutrition, balanced, intentional, and tuned in to your body's true needs. Here's where to begin. Sip consistently throughout the day. Don't wait until you're parched. Avoid flooding your system all at once. Small, steady sips are kinder to your heart, kidneys, and bladder. Don't drink right before bed. It disrupts your rest and increases fall risk. Hydrate around meals and activity. Your muscles and brain will thank you. Track your energy, mood, and clarity. You might be amazed at how much improves with just a little more water at the right times. You don't need fancy powders, electrolyte drinks, or trendy gallon jugs. You just need a glass, a little awareness, and a willingness to tune in. Because your body is still speaking. It's just not yelling anymore. It's whispering through stiffness, low energy, forgetfulness, and brain fog. And hydration, the right kind of hydration, might be the simplest way to answer back. So ask yourself, are you drinking like you're still 40? Or are you ready to hydrate like someone who knows their body better than ever? Tomorrow's energy starts with today's sip, and the next one you take might just be the one that brings your strength, focus, and vitality back. Hydrate with wisdom. Live with strength. It's never too late to feel like yourself again.